Hello,
Hello.
and welcome to another
Instant
finish.
Finish.
Yeah, where we have just been listening to the latest Ninth Doctor story. Dare you? Yeah, by Lisa McMullen. We've been McMullened again this month. We've only just recovered from last month.
I've never been so McMullened in all my
Yeah,
life.
she's been busy. She ain't been off that typewriter, has she? All year. Anyway, yeah, it's the third one. And
yes, it is. Yes, well done.
we are set at the Powell Estate again, so it's the third one in a row.
How long are we going to do this for?
But again, another great story. We are back in that 2005 season.
Yes. You know what? I really thought this was very good. Really good. Especially the first half I thought was superb. All of the premises, right? So everyone turn away, spoilers, blah, blah, blah. The premise is that this sort of little pixie demon whispers in your ear, dare you, and all of the sort of thoughts that you have, when you're on the edge of a cliff and you don't want to do it. Well, basically, he then takes those thoughts and makes you do those things. So you say the things to your family that you never wanted to say, and you do all the terrible. I mean, what would you want to do if you could?
Big Finish, new executive producer, dare you.
Release the Jason Haig Ellery pitch files. Dare you?
Big Finish, release Tortured Absent Friends. Dare you?
I'm out of things now.
Big Finish, go download only on everything. Dare you? Anyway. I did like this one. I felt it was a little bit similar to last month's one as well, because that was sort of something behind you, creeping around, sort of in your
better than last
in your sort
month's
of
one.
vision. And again, because it's all set with Jackie and everything all over again, I think this was better than last month's.
It was a more fun premise.
If you're going to do that kind of creepy story, it's just the same sort of genre of story. That's the only thing.
It genuinely felt as if it could have come out in 2005. Or out of the era where you get the adipose and fun ideas like that, the Linda episode, like just quirky, fun on Earth ideas.
Yeah, and Harry Myers was playing the weird, creepy demon thing.
You didn't like his voice, did you?
No, I thought that was a really great
Every time he was
effect.
talking, Mark was going, "Oh my God,
no,
what's
I know,
happening?"
because how many different weird voices, creepy voices, a Big Finish has to do. This sounded a little bit different and original for.
You know what he sounded like? It sounded like someone sort of vomiting while they're talking.
Yeah.
He was of talking.
Yeah, it was really going, and that is Adrian from the Bernice Summerfield range, regular listener. So it was very different. I did have to look up who it was.
Yeah,
so
it was really
good.
What I thought was doubly effective, and they've done it once at least now in every one of these releases with Christopher Eccleston and Billie Piper, is there's been a really staggeringly good character moment. And there's a scene where Rose phones her mum and the pixie goes, dare you? And she goes, oh, Rose, what is it? What's wrong? And we only hear Jackie's half of the conversation, and whatever Rose is telling her, it's enough to reduce Jackie to tears. We assume it's about Pete or something about their life, and you never really find out.
She says at the end it was that she wanted to go away and leave her life, and she was bored with her life, and she wanted to go off and travel because she didn't want to be in that small mundane life. Because Jackie has that bit at the end. You don't know. You think you're not going to hear it for quite a while.
I think maybe I wouldn't have done it.
Maybe.
It's more effective. It's like the 73 Hours things when the old woman whispers to Ruby's mum. It's more
I thought it was going to be like that, but no, Jackie and Rose sort of have it out at the end. And there's plenty of time for moments like that, actually. I mean, it went by really quick, the whole 50 minutes.
Yeah. It was beautifully directed, this, I thought.
And you like the music as well. Helen? As in Helen Goldwyn.
Helen Goldwyn. Helen, this was superbly executed, may I say. And Howard Carter was in doing the music again and was brilliant. The score was, I think he's just the best musician the Big Finish has these days. Howard Carter. So as a purely oral experience, it was superb. But I think, do you know what, right? My big issue with Big Finish these days is half the times the premises aren't fun premises, and they're not very imaginative. This is a really imaginative premise, and it's used to reveal things about characters. And that's all I ask the Big Finish. Yeah, is if you're going to do a story, make sure it's got one good idea at its heart, and that idea is used to inform the characters. Half the time, this isn't being done. This is almost something I'd hold up and say, this is how you do it.
Although it did lull a little bit in the middle with the Doctor and because he got whispered to, and there was something about him jumping into the vortex or something.
Jumping out into the void.
I was a bit like, I'd rather look, we didn't have the Doctor, like he was the only one that wasn't affected or something like that. I don't know. There was just it went by really quickly, but I can't really tell you exactly what happened in the middle. But it doesn't matter. It just sort of washes over you.
Eccleston was brilliant though in those middle
he
scenes.
was great. Of course
again, he gets to do proper anger again. You know, I mean, I'd probably say, and this might be sacrilege because I'm an enormous 13th Doctor fan. Sorry, but I think Eccleston's getting better acting material than Jodie is in these, doing them side by side. And we're only 3 in, so who knows where they're going to go. But like Jodie's getting to be fun and quirky and energetic and all of those things. And I said to you, didn't I, last time? I just want to hear her sort of get cross and have some proper character stuff. Whereas Eccleston, his stuff is a bit more. And, this is script edited by Matt Fitton, this range. I think, are they both, are they? I don't know. This one definitely
is. This one is, yeah.
And I think it's certainly of the stuff that he's script edited, it's the Last Day. It's the best thing I've heard him do.
Yeah, and it's Lisa McMullen as well. I think
who's really coming on.
She's really coming on.
I think she's. I think there was a time when I thought sort of Lisa McMullen was a sort of a Matt Fitton style writer, like a very mid writer. But then she did the Audacity one. She's done the 13th Doctor one. She's done a number recently where I've gone, wow, that was actually really enjoyable. I don't know if they're sort of top classics.
No,
but this is probably the best of her scripts that I've heard.
Well,
today.
I liked the Jodie one the Lionesses one as well. I think I like that more. But in terms of the 9th Doctor one so far, I really liked Snare, and then I liked this one, and then I liked the other one. That's my ranking at the moment.
No,
1, 3, 2.
I think this would be my number 1.
Really?
Snare would be my number 2, and then the Power Estate one, the middle one. Yeah.
Well, we'll see. And it's quite interesting because the last couple of months we've had, as soon as that one's out, we've had the Next Time trailer and the video and everything. We haven't had anything for the next one yet. So I'm really excited to see. Maybe they're holding something back. Let's see. And I don't think we're going to be Power Estate again. It is getting a little bit repetitive. That is, I don't know who decided to do that. Even if these were meant to be like a box set thing or for continuity or whatever, I just don't think having the 3 similar ones in a row.
The Jodie ones were supposed to be a box set. There was nothing linking those three.
No, I don't know. Who
knows?
Maze.
I think they all mentioned a maze. Were they the maze?
Yeah, well, I
box
think
set?
there's a bit more of an arc going on. I don't think we've got an actual arc with the 9th Doctor ones, as far as I know.
No.
I would have mixed it up a little bit more.
Conversely, I'd probably say I think the scripts overall have been better in the 13th Doctor ones because I think Vampire Weekend and Lionesses of Winter
there's been more variety. There's been more different things.
Variety. Yeah, we've gone back in time, haven't we?
Not that we don't like them. We do absolutely love these as well. But I don't know, if it was another Jackie one next month, it would be like, oh, actually,
I love Jackie.
You know what we
use
say?
Her sparingly, yeah.
The rule of Big Finish. Whatever you're going to do, cut it in half. Instead of 3 Power Estate Jackie stories, just do 1.
But it's not novel, is it? Because we've had her in Rose Tyler Dimensions canon. We've had her with River Song and the Crotons.
It's not a novelty.
We had her in Once and Future. Like, do you know what I mean? So it's not novel to have Jackie in it.
But I do appreciate they're trying to stick within the continuity of that first series. So there's only so many things you can do, but you can be more creative within that, I think.
One thing I want to mention, because I read a really interesting article recently that was very condemning of Big Finish and its tiny writer talent pool, like the of so much product, there are only a small handful of writers. Now, I don't object when that's people like Tim Foley writing scripts, and to be honest with you, Lisa McMullen, because they've both been great this month. But it's been really interesting that in both of these ranges, it is the same writers. Foley's done 2.
So far.
Lisa McMullen's done 2. Roshana Patel's doing Jodie's next month, but I bet she'll do one for.
Well, there's 13 of each or whatever, so we'll see. The variety might go on. Maybe they're starting the early ones are like people that we know, and then as we go on, they can experiment a bit more. I think they do play it safe,
I
don't
hope
they?
so. Yeah. Well, that was what the article was basically saying, is they play it safe too much, and what happens is what I've always said, is you stretch people's talent thin.
But you don't know. I mean, you don't know. That could be Matt Fitton there, sitting there like Eric Sayward, being like, "Can nobody write Doctor Who? I'm trying all these different writers, and
Lucy
nobody is
McCall,
writing."
all right. Lucy McCall writes great Doctor Who. Get her in, Big Finish. Okay.
Maybe he's having all those meetings, and he'll be, in 10 years, Matt Fitton will be the new Eric Sayward. Like, I just couldn't get the writers.
And it was all the fault of the producer, Nicholas Briggs. Oh boy.
Anyway,
this was delightful.
We did like it.
Genuinely good listen. Energetic, funny. It said some things about the characters, and a really good production. I mean, if I was going to rate this, I'd give it a strong 8.
Yeah, I'd say like 7.
Yeah.
I'd say 7.
And I've got to say, we're 6 in now to Jodie and Christopher, and my interest has not diminished. Now, I remember Once and Future, all right, 3 in, I flatlined at that point.
It's a different thing, completely different
thing.
No,
but if they were shit, I would flatline. But they've been really fun.
No, we're still really looking forward to them each month.
None of them, I would say absolutely none of them, maybe Vampire Weekend aside, have been sort of top tier.
See, I really love Snare. I've listened to that like 5 times now. I keep going back to Snare. So
let's have a look at your top 5 overall. Your choices are a bit eccentric.
So we don't know. We can't say what we're looking forward to next. It has not been announced.
But this was a good move, I would say, on Big Finish's part. And I'm just so excited. We've got like another 1.5 years worth of releases of these. Happy days.
Yep. Anyway, in the meantime, don't forget to finish instantly.